What's going on, Flix Talkers? Welcome back to another movie reaction. This time, my first time watching 1994's Timecop. Now, I actually have this one on Blu-ray. It's a double action pack feature. And even though I do have this one in my collection, I'm always watching Bloodsport. I've never seen Timecop, believe it or not. For some reason, I just couldn't find the Bloodsport single solo Blu-ray. So this was like less than 10 bucks for two movies. And I knew eventually that I would watch Timecop in my lifetime. So today is the day, especially since it is a Patreon pick. I know it's not really an October movie. It might be. I mean, I think it's a sci-fi movie. I'm not really sure, but anything Jean-Claude Van Damme from the 80s or 90s, I'm sure is going to be right up my alley, as I did grow up on a lot of these movies. My dad was playing them all the time in the background. And before we do get into it, guys, you let me know, what is your favorite Jean-Claude Van Damme movie? Let me know in the comments below. I might watch it on the next movie reaction. So enough talking, let's get to watching. But before we do, if you guys want to show love and support the channel, always make sure to hit that big thumbs up and consider subscribing today for more reactions like this, as well as live streams 3 times a week on Rumble. I'll leave all of my links down in the description below, as well as my Patreon link. If you guys are watching this on YouTube and want to watch the full uncensored and unedited reaction, make sure to click on my Patreon link today for a 7-day free trial. And shouts out to Jonathan for picking this one for the month of October for our exclusive Patreon watch. So once again, go over to Patreon, sign up. You guys can pick the movies that I watch. All right, Flix Talkers, so without further ado, my first time watching 1994's Timecop. Okay, it said association with JVC Entertainment. Jean-Claude had his own entertainment company, or is that something else? I think that's his. It would be smart to, I mean, market yourself in all aspects, right? Get that paper. God, I hate these long intros that just have text. It's so boring. Oh, it's based on a comic series? Produced by Sam Raimi? Oh shit, okay, I'm seeing some recognizable names.
I think you got yourself a shipment of gold in that wagon that you're bringing to General Lake. I'd be much obliged if you'd give me that gold.
You want to die out here in this miserable weather? That's your choice.
I'm gonna ask you one more.
Oh shit.
Would you
Getting heated.
give me the gold?
Yo, what the f? They didn't have those guns in the 1800s? Oh, he's from the future. Oh, he's a time cop. Or a time something. All right, now we're in 1994. I kind of had a feeling, because it's like, how would he know about the gold already on transport when nobody else does? That would change history, though, no? Would it?
The president is very grateful for your time here. You all remember Dr. Hans Kleindast? Well, for the past 20 years, his field of research has been time travel.
Time travel. Well, beam me up, Scotty.
That's very funny, Senator. You want to know what's funnier than that, though? The good doctor actually did it. The technology is all in the folders in front of you. You won't understand it any better than I can. You can't go forward because the future hasn't happened yet. However, you can go back, and that's where things get real tricky. It turns out if you go back and you change something, it could be catastrophic. So you can't go back and kill Hitler, because for all we know, it could cause a chain reaction of events that could alter or even destroy mankind. We have to form a brand new covert agency. It'll be called the Time Enforcement Commission, or the TEC. Suppose one of our foreign competitors goes back in time and invents the computer, or the airplane, or the automobile. How about this one? Saddam Hussein finances a trip back to 1944. He gets our technology, and Iraq becomes the first country to have the atomic bomb.
Wow.
Oh, you like that one? We think there's already been a ripple. 10 days ago, CIA broke up an arms sale to a bunch of Middle Eastern terrorists in Hamburg, Germany. What made this one different is the fact that the purchase was made with gold bullion. And the gold bullion was dated 1863 and stamped property of the Confederate States of America. We had it carbon tested and authenticated, and it's real.
I've seen this guy. He's like, it's not Andy Garcia, but it looks exactly like Andy Garcia. But I've definitely seen him in some movies. It might, you know what? It might be Andy Garcia. I don't know. I don't even know nowadays, man. I don't think so. Oh, this girl's in Ferris Bueller. And I just saw Sleepy Hollow, who also had an actor from Ferris Bueller. Wow.
There's never enough time
Never enough for what?
to satisfy a woman.
Then you never want to miss an opportunity.
This mother looks young, dude.
Read it.
Wolverine?
Between the lines.
I should get the f out of here.
Good. You know that purse doesn't look good on you.
I remember he had a lot of one-liners too, huh, Jean-Claude? Him and Arnold, man, were like the king of the one-liners. Oh, dang, okay. A lot of skin right here. Van Damme is like, for my production company, I picked the girl, I picked the movie, I pick everything. And we're really going to have sex, all right? That's my bad accent.
It's just that things are different now.
What are you talking about?
This isn't the way I wanted to do this.
There's something you want to tell me?
He's pregnant, you dummy.
Can you wait until I get back?
Sure.
Can't you tell the foreshadowing, Jean-Claude? Whoa.
Surprise!
Is this the guys from the mall? Oh, yeah. What the f***? Why do they look like? They look like villains from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, man. Oh, no.
Who are you?
You're a smart boy. Why don't you sleep on it a while?
What the what? I thought he was a or he was talking about working for that TEC company, which I thought was a Timecop program. You have a vest on? Oh. Oh my God. What, they all died? What the hell? Man, what an opening. I love this time period for movies, by the way. The 20s and 30s.
Mr. Float Power. He went off the roof. Well, shit happens. Excuse me.
Oh, he's a time jumper. Oh my God, I thought about this idea too. If I were to go back in time and just like play the stocks or something, or I don't know how I would get involved with like something like Google or Uber or something that's gonna just take Amazon. You know, something that's gonna make you a shit ton of money. Oil. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I thought you said you can't jump to the future.
I want another 100,000 shares of Middle States Oil. No, just buy it. I really think things are going to turn around. I got a feeling about the future. Walker.
How have you been, Lyle?
How you doing, partner?
Ex-partner. You can do this by yourself. Who are you working for? Got to take you back.
I went 10 rounds with John L. Sullivan himself.
I saw Tyson beat Spinks on TV.
I wouldn't be surprised if he was like, yo, I trained with Bruce Lee. What the f you did? Look at this. He's whooping your old fighting style ass, man. Come on, that 20 shit don't work over here with Timecop. Oh yeah, he was famous for the splits, man. Uh-oh. God damn. Okay, so I must have heard it wrong. Can they go in the future? I thought that fake ass Obama in the beginning said you can only go to the past, you can't go to the future. These guns are definitely futuristic. This is like some Demolition Men type shit.
Who sent you? It doesn't make any difference. In a few weeks, this guy's gonna run the whole country. If he doesn't get the money here, he's gonna get it somewhere else. He'll send somebody back to wipe out my grandparents. It'll be like I never existed. You ever hear the name Aaron McComb? Senator McComb? He's gonna be president. He's doing this to get money for his campaign. Max, he already owns most of the guys we work with.
When we get back, you'll point them out.
If I die here, it's only me. I can't go back.
Oh,
Mother of Mary.
Oh, so there was witnesses to that. This is gonna has to change history, right? People witnessing stuff like this.
Testify. I'll do what I can.
I mean, back then it's probably just like, you know, you saw something incorrectly, guy. You know, it can't happen.
Does the defendant have any statement? Agent Atwood, have you something to say on your own behalf?
No.
Then I will pass sentence as mandated by our charter. The defendant has been found guilty.
Take care of yourself, Max.
Death to be carried out immediately.
Poor bastard. Tomorrow might have been a brighter day.
Oh, so I wonder if that was like all erased from those people's memories back in 1929, and it just left off with when he jumped out the window.
Los Angeles, 1902. Looks like somebody's trying to get a jump on the real estate boom. They're buying up what's going to be Beverly Hills for chump change.
Right.
Holy man, they got to follow all of these little ripples that could possibly be some time jumping shit. This is tight.
Agent Walker.
Was that the guy they were warning him about?
Did you know this Atwood was my partner? Nothing worse than a rogue cop.
Except the guy who paid him.
If there is such a guy. Do you know who the man is? Oh, yeah. Why don't you arrest him? I lost my witness. Well, I trust you'll keep working on it.
You can bet on it.
Yo, who is this fake ass Andy Garcia, man? He acts exactly like him and even sounds like him. I'm tripping. Is it one of these? God, I'm tripping. I have to look it up after. I don't have my phone.
Every time an agent goes back, he risks making contact with a past version of himself. That could be a disaster.
The same matter can't occupy the same space at the same time. It's in the technical reports. However, it's never happened.
Why don't we just prevent time travel rather than spending stupendous amounts of money trying to police it? This is a project that we could do without. I hope you keep trying to get your man. I never quit.
Prevent the person that created time travel. I mean, you have a, Terminator 2 situation here at this point. But, by the way, did I see a campaign poster that said McComb 2024? Or did I read that wrong? If this is supposed to be fucking 2024, I mean, it was 30 years after this movie came out, and they thought the future was. I always love these movies that think that the future is going to look like this, and it's already that time. It don't look anything like that. As far as the vehicle, actually, a couple of Teslas look like those cars.
You don't need the press, you don't need endorsements, you don't even need the truth. You need money.
He's not wrong about that.
So why didn't he testify?
He said McComb would go after his family. He also said McComb has half of the agency. I believe him.
He doesn't have me.
How the fuck do we know that?
Well, fuck you too.
He's gonna...
The son of a bitch is a presidential candidate, for crying out loud. If you haul him in front of the commission court, you better have enough evidence to plug up the fucking Potomac River.
I'll tell you this. If I cannot go back to save her, this scumbag is not going back to steal money.
Imagine losing your wife, the love of your life, being part of a program where you can go back in time, and you can't go back in time to save her. That's got to kill you every single night. I'm pretty sure it said 2024. I'm just tripping. The cars. What's this, like a RoboCop shit? What else is futuristic? Like, what else are they going to have that's going to wow me? If everything else looks the same, they didn't do their job, really.
Destination, please.
Home.
Self-driving cars, yeah, they got that unlocked, right? Little micro machine, plastic ass looking cars. I guess why change the infrastructure, right? Everything is still concrete and whatever.
There are no new messages.
Quick reflexes. Oh. God, those kicks are fierce, huh? Oh, got him. Oh, got him. This guy thinks he's too bad, though. There you go. There you go.
Who are you? Who sent you?
Have a nice day.
Oh. Oh my God. Oh, I think I've seen a picture of this. God. Oh, that just hurts just looking at it.
And what does IA want with me?
Atwood was your partner. Internal Affairs isn't convinced you can be trusted anymore.
She'll get in my way.
Ask her to stay behind you. She's on the ride. You've got about an hour until launch.
I've seen this actress too.
Launch sequence activated.
Now, am I tripping, or wasn't there a Timecop video game, like arcade game? I believe there was.
Why is everyone so nervous?
When the launch goes wrong, they're the guys who scrape the wall.
So this is her like ride along, so to speak.
10 seconds.
That looks like Stargate.
Are we gonna blast to the past? Yeehaw!
They always got a tech guy that's like this. 2004. Okay, I was saying 2024 the whole time. Sorry, guys.
20.
So when this movie came out, this is what they thought the future would be like in 10 years? They're not even going that fast. Whoa. I guess you don't really get to pick where you land, right? That could be pretty alarming.
Sunday, October 9th, 1994. We're close.
I'll be 16 tomorrow.
That's not too far from the actual date that I'm recording this on, guys. Crazy.
Don't get sentimental and try to visit yourself.
Actually, I kind of like to call myself and tell me not to sleep with Bobby Morgan after my party. It's really disappointing.
I have a problem.
You do?
I can't keep paying for this.
Hey, it doesn't matter to me one way or the other.
It should matter to you because you're taking the goddamn company into bankruptcy.
We have a difference of opinion. The chip is the future of this company.
You come up with the money and I'm out of here.
But I found an enterprising banker with faith in the future. You're out. You've got no faith in the company, and I've got none in politicians.
Oh, wow.
I wouldn't cash that check. It's going to cost you more than you'll ever know.
Oh my God, this is a trip.
I'm going to have to get this fixed. Right? Don't touch me. Same matter can't occupy the same space. Time travel, someone says, gets a big laugh. Christ, you're me.
How far back have you come?
Never interrupt me when I'm talking to myself. Freeze!
Under your jacket, there's a track and return module. Throw it to me.
You gonna leave me back here?
Do it.
Thank you. We need someone in the White House who's so rich, doesn't have to listen to anybody.
God, this is like predicting the real future.
Top 10% will get richer. The other 90% can emigrate to Mexico where they can live a better life. So, Agent Walker, you're going or staying?
Don't think so.
I think you planned too far ahead.
Obviously, you don't.
What?
Don't tell anyone I killed you. I'm out in bail.
Okay.
Here's everyone on the payroll.
And boom, somebody dies. Get up there! Get the module!
Damn, you get hit with the pipe wrench. You're knocking all your teeth out. Yo.
Will you lay off the fucking candy bars?
Man, if I could only go back in time and tell myself that. Shit.
Have a nice day.
Did his head come off? Whoa. Oh no, there it is.
I don't want to fight a woman.
Then don't.
Damn, she is fucking him up.
Change my mind.
Don't you leave me, goddammit!
McComb?
Who else?
Hasn't got the power.
Are you kidding?
Oh man, he's shutting it down.
He's changed the future.
What are you talking about?
Is that the tech guy? He look all cleaned up now, looking like a G.
How's our leading presidential candidate making these expeditions into the past without our equipment, old pal of mine?
The prototype was never dismantled.
Oh, I was gonna say, is there two of these time travel devices?
I would have had him killed right here. But if he's back, he's already told the story to Matuzak. So he's going to have to be erased. Have him killed before he joined TEC. That way nobody in the agency ever talked to him or even knew him.
Oh, that's why at the beginning they went back to kill him before he joined TEC. Oh, but they didn't kill him.
Manual launch initiation alert.
Last chance!
Launch now.
Oh.
Damn it!
He died sending him back. Well, he's definitely going to stay back in 94 then, I mean, to save his wife. Come on now. All bets are off at this point. I mean, he got to follow no rules. Everybody's dying or shit's already changing like crazy. I'm saying, I would totally go back. I don't give a fuck. I would totally go back.
Happy birthday. I need you to testify against McComb.
That would be my pleasure.
It could be dangerous.
I know that.
McComb has made some changes. You were never in the TEC. Matuzak never heard of you.
That can't be.
If I can find you, so can he. I need proof that you existed here.
They just took some blood.
I'll be right back.
I really screwed up.
Yes, you did.
I want to make things right.
I didn't think this was a twist that was gonna, I mean, I thought she was, double crossing and that's it for her, but damn, now he's like working with her. I mean, she is having a change of heart that she fucked up and she's willing to testify too. You constantly got to be thinking though, is this gonna alter time? Whatever I do next, is this gonna alter time? What are the chances, man? That's how he finds out.
I'm gonna take you to someplace safe.
Oh my God, they got to her already? What? Damn. Oh,
Don't turn around.
Why? What's wrong?
Listen. Listen.
Who are you?
It's me. Look. Trust me.
I've seen this guy too, I think. I feel like I have seen him in an action movie or something.
You time traveled and what? Why?
Today you have something very special to tell him.
How do you know that?
I just told you.
It's a mind trip, dude.
I have something I want to tell you. Don't answer it.
I have to. Did not tell him?
He didn't give me a chance. Are we still together in 10 years?
Yes.
Am I dead?
No. It has to end tonight. Hurry.
Max, I don't want you to go. I'm pregnant.
Great.
Did he say great? Great. What kind of reaction was that, bro?
Surprise.
Who the f are you?
Friend of the family.
Damn. Oh my God.
Oh my God, Max, look out!
So I forgot, is Max not really trained? Oh, and like karate and all that in 94? Because Max from 2004 would not let that slide. He would have kicked the shit out of this guy. Oh, nice one.
Stay off.
Oh, he had the vest on though. He had the vest.
That's gonna hurt.
His one-liners are kind of weak though. That's gotta hurt. Where's the pun at? Where's the pun in that one?
Lousy night to be out.
Don't hurt her.
See, that's good. That's good. A lousy night to be out.
That's C4. Not only will it turn this house into dust, but it will also separate every part of you.
Let her go! Why don't you sleep on it? I did that.
There we go. Okay, now in the beginning, they showed kind of the silhouette. They didn't really show the fake ass Andy Garcia. But is history going to repeat itself?
It's different than before, isn't it? It's what happens when you change time. Lines of confluence, probability scales, all that shit. There's a bomb that's going to go off any second now, and I'm going to win by default. My young self is still going to be president, and you can't save your wife. Just like you couldn't save her once before.
Wrong. I'm setting it right.
You know, usually I hate doing things more than once, but in this case, I don't see any other option.
I do.
Oh! Oh, what?
What are you doing here? What do you mean? You called me. You left a message with the Senate operator. I didn't leave any message, you fucking idiot.
No, nobody's got a future.
Holy, here we go.
You turned what was going to be a simple, ordinary murder into a bloodbath. Yeah, get out of here. Go. Go.
No!
You two should be closer. Same matter can occupy same space.
Why do they ruin a good thing with some shitty ass CGI like that? Oh God, the 90s, baby, the 90s.
Coordinates downloaded to GPS sequencer.
Wow, change back to Parker. Data link systems.
Hey, where are you going?
What happened to you?
What are you talking about?
You walking around?
Yeah, I've been doing that since I'm about 2. Does that strike you as abnormal?
It's goofy ass. Yo, she became a time cop? Or is she IA still? Wait. Oh no, she's a time cop!
Stam, stay away from trouble.
Do I know you?
I guess not.
Oh, that's kind of tight.
Bobby Morgan's still waiting for a second chance.
That was a kind of a cool little ad in there. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, do the right thing, man. You have a second chance. So we're gonna see. We're gonna see. Is his wife alive with his child? Would be like 9 years old. Dad! Oh my God! Little Macaulay Culkin. Not for real. He looks like him. Wow. That's got to be a mind trip. Same home and everything.
You all right?
Great.
Good.
But wait a minute.
Something to tell you.
Take your time. I'm not going anywhere.
Okay. Hold on. Hold the phone. Hold the time out. Time out. He would still have a self that survived in 94 that would still be there somewhere. When is he getting home to see what's going on? Right? How would this, unless, but I'm tripping. Wouldn't there still be two hims? I need an ending explained. I need an ending explained of 1994's Time Cop. Okay. That was 1994's Time Cop. All right, so I'm not going to pretend like I understood that ending of how that would have worked. Maybe it's a little simpler than what I'm kind of thinking about, but I don't know. It was a little bit confusing at how they can both coexist since he did survive in 94 and him coming back from, well, I mean, he was in 94, but originally 2004. I don't know, whatever. Either way, it was an entertaining time. It was an entertaining time, though. Time travel movies can be super confusing. I mean, there are some of my favorites, though. Back to the Future, Looper. I mean, if done well, you know, sometimes this can be a fun, wild ride that you don't really need to kind of understand. You're just having fun along the way. But then you can't help but think, how do some things, you know, affect this and that and the outcome of the movie eventually, you know, either way. I'm not trying to think too much into it. I had a fun time with this one. I'm glad I finally got to see it because I know this is, you know, this one, Bloodsport. I want to say Universal Soldier, which I will admit, I think I may have seen pieces of it. I don't remember that movie whatsoever because it was, I believe, once again in the 90s, a movie that I saw either in the background or just saw pieces of either on TV or a rental or something like that. So I may have to watch that one next because I know there was a slew of movies coming out from Jean-Claude Van Damme amongst, you know, a lot of other guys that were really action-packed around this time in the 80s and 90s once again. But some of his later pictures, like I want to say Double Impact, I think that's the one where he's playing Duel himself, which I just thought was so stupid as far as just like seeing the trailer for that one when it was advertised in theaters and whatnot. I didn't even care to even want to see that movie even later in life. But now that I think about it, I mean, this Time Cop was kind of the first one to do it with the two Jean-Claude Van Dammes, unless there's one before this one that has two Jean-Claude Van Dammes, because they're in the same frame. I mean, just kind of walking around each other and stuff like that. I do like the concept of you can't kind of be in the same space, so to speak, you know, your former self and your future self or whatever. It could, you know, cause a ripple in time, which led to that weird ass CGI scene that we got at the end there with the fake ass Andy Garcia, which I gotta look up. Who the hell is this? Who is this guy? Okay, Ron Silver as McComb, a fake ass Andy Garcia. You know, he was pretty good as the villain in this one. I like the motivation. I like the whole, you know, him trying to change time or even use people to change time for his advantage. And that's kind of the concept that I think a lot of people would think of immediately when you think of time travel, is how can I go back to benefit me, right? I mean, a lot of people are built on greed. So even if you're not really built on greed, you always think about, oh, I can go back and get the scores for this. Or, you know, like the lady even said, you know, I know the outcomes of the next 10 World Series, right? You would use that to your advantage. I mean, money makes the world go round to benefit our life, or just make life easier, make life cushier. So I think there's always room to expand, you know, at least on the concept of time travel, to make the general audience think of something, even though it may not be existing in our world that we can kind of grasp. At least, you know, it's still a fun concept to play with, at least in the entertainment sphere, the movie sphere of things. Now, Jean-Claude Van Damme plays Jean-Claude Van Damme in literally every single movie I've seen from him. It's almost like, to me, Nick Cage always plays Nick Cage. I haven't really seen a different character from Nick Cage, and I haven't really seen a different character from Jean-Claude Van Damme. And that's just kind of is what it is. At least with Jean-Claude Van Damme, they're just hiring him for his muscles, for his skills and whatnot. And he looks hot on screen, you know, with long hair, with short hair, whatever. I get it. I totally get it. You don't need to act, brother. You don't really need to act. Just like Arnold doesn't need to act. I mean, he was hired off of his looks from the get-go, and that's kind of what it's always been. And I'm not mad at that, because for me, Jean-Claude Van Damme, it's always been about the skill. It's been about the kung fu. It's never been about the acting. Now, his co-star, I guess I would call it, Sara, who does play his wife, I liked her. I thought she was pretty good in this movie. And like I had said, I'd seen her definitely in the film Ferris Bueller's Day Off. I think she's probably more famous for that movie. And even though in the small role that she had for this movie in the beginning and at the end of the film, I thought she was very believable, you know, more emotional and very confused in the fact of how is this time travel happening? Or I just believe my future husband self, you know, 10 years from now, and she's put into this situation that is life or death. And I believed it. You know, I mean, you're not really doing much other than living in fear for this small time that you have on screen. And the action was great. The action of this film was great. Once again, the fight scenes were, you know what? In this one alone, it didn't seem like there was any matches really for Van Damme. Van Damme was just annihilating every foe that was thrown at him. So it wasn't even a challenge. Even that big guy with the, you know, the Jerry curl as well, who was very reminiscent of, once again, I gotta look up this damn Jean-Claude Van Damme movie. Let me look it up real quick. Hard Target. That's the one that I've seen and I like. I think that actually came out. John Woo did that. That's why I like that movie. See, you get a good director, you get some, you know, notable action stars in there, you get a good little story. That's the one. But that haircut, my God, that haircut was a little reminiscent of what was happening in Timecop, at least for the villain, like I was saying. But it was okay. It was okay. It's definitely not the best Jean-Claude Van Damme movie I've seen. I have to go back because I saw him when I was a child, man, and possibly rewatch him for the channel. Maybe not first time watches, because I have technically seen a couple of them, but I don't remember a lot of them. So you guys let me know, what are some of your favorite Jean-Claude Van Damme movies? Down in the comments below, I would love to know. And I think all that being said, guys, you guys saw my reaction along the way. I'm gonna give Timecop from 1994 a solid 3 out of 5. All right, Flix Talkers, what do you rate Timecop? Let me know once again down in the comments below. If you guys did appreciate my reaction and thoughts along the way, please let me know by hitting that big thumbs up and consider subscribing today for more. I also go live on Rumble 3 times a week. I'll leave all my links down in the description below, as well as if you're watching this on YouTube and want to watch the full uncensored and unedited reaction, make sure to click on my Patreon link down in the description below. And thanks once again, Jonathan, for this month's pick. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.